New survey reveals attitudes on the election and financial security. How do voters view their financial privacy and how are they approaching investing in this market? Today I have Craig Salm, Chief Legal Officer at Grayscale Investments. Good morning, Craig. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you for talking about this particular subject so close to November the 6th. So tell us more about the recent survey and the key takeaways.
Grayscale recently conducted phase three of a year-long study to determine what are likely American voters thinking about with the upcoming election in the context of crypto and overall investing. Some of the high-level findings are that voters view inflation as the number one most pressing issue affecting the country, with the number two most pressing issue being the state of the economy. And now, given that crypto can serve as a hedge against inflation, as a store of value, we were not surprised to find that more than a majority of Americans are more likely to vote for a candidate who has an informed view on crypto. And on top of that, we're seeing more Americans own crypto or more likely to own crypto in the future, with that number being over 20%. And so crypto clearly is having a place with the upcoming election, and we find that those trends are only increasing as the study's been going on.
Now, have Americans' views on crypto investing changed in recent years and during the survey?
So I mentioned that more than a majority of Americans are more likely to vote for a candidate who has an informed view on crypto. That number is about 56%. And now that compares with about 53% from phase two of this study in May, and then 48% from December. So you're seeing a statistically significant 8% increase over time. That number of 1 in 5 owning crypto has also only increased over time. And we tried to determine what are some of the reasons this may be. Another important event that happened this year is the approval of an exchange-traded product, which is a very accessible way to access crypto for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the most prominent crypto assets. Now, Grayscale also offers products for exactly those assets, and those are tickers BTC and ETH. So we're seeing demand for these asset classes, and it's coming up with these voters as well.
Now, how important is financial security and privacy to the survey respondents?
So besides inflation and the economy, we wanted to focus in on other aspects of financial well-being with this latest survey, specifically financial privacy and security. What we found is that 3 in 4 American voters take financial privacy very seriously, and so that's something we really want to focus in on more in future surveys.
Now, what is the level of public trust in government agencies and banking institutions to safeguard their personal financial data, especially after this breach that Bank of America had?
So you may be surprised to find that Americans actually trust banks more than they trust the government with their own financial privacy. That's something that, again, we really want to ask more about with future surveys to get to what is the why of it. Just in the context of crypto, assets like Bitcoin are not so private. And so over time, developers have added financial privacy on top of Bitcoin to create new assets within crypto. One example is an asset called Zcash, which Grayscale also offers a product for. So just in the context of investing and voting, these topics around financial privacy are things that we're going to get to more at for future surveys.
Now, where can our viewers go for more information?
So to learn more about this survey, viewers can go to grayscale.com/elections.
This week, with Craig Salm, he's a Chief Legal Officer at Grayscale Investments. One last thing I want to say, Craig, go Wolverines.
All righty, go blue.
Have a great one. Thank you for joining
Thanks.
us.
You too.